when me and Voch link up, y'all know it's a party. We don't got to do no intros. I want to get straight to what's been going on at camp. I let a few of y'all get in here. I haven't went live in a while, Voch, so I don't know if our cousin's gonna show up.
It's
When the
a
last
party. It's a party. It's a party. It was with me. You went last time. The last time you
Hey.
went live. The last time you went live. Me and you was talking, bro. It was me and you chopping it up. I believe.
When's the last time you went live, Voch?
I went live about an hour ago with Brian Broadus.
Okay. Okay, so
You know
you
what I'm
went
saying?
live.
So
You went live and brought us,
yeah,
and you can give me some of that residual if you
man, you
know.
already man. Whatever you need, man. Whatever you need. We live run. Oh shit. Hey, what's up, y'all? Shit, what's good with y'all? Hey, man, shit, Voucher Foot in here, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Pass come on tomorrow. Foot's the king. You know how it go, bro.
Nah, I listen. This has actually been, I can honestly say, I won't say the best training. It's been an interesting one because I just kind of did some work on my channel. I'm hearing that CD, the deal is imminent, which we kind of all knew, right?
M&M's. I love M&M's. Yeah.
They listen. I never thought for 1 second that CD Lamb wouldn't play a football game for the Dallas Cowboys. It's just not gonna happen. Um, that ain't gonna happen.
You know, man, Foots, we do this every year, man. It's a big contract that comes up, and we've done this with Dak 3 times. D-Law's been a guy. CD's a guy. Zach Martin was last year. You know what I'm saying? And we all just kind of put it on, man. We always act like this ain't something that always they gonna talk nasty to each other. They're not gonna be, they're not gonna be cool. They're not gonna come to. They gonna hold out. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna get it done. It always gets done.
Yeah, nah. Not only are they gonna get it done, but they're gonna make sure that that's the only thing on the news cycle. Jerry definitely wants to make sure that he can steal headlines, and like him, love him, or hate him, that's what Jerry do.
Yeah.
Okay, Voch, you're here now. I want to talk about a few standouts. But before I do, did you catch any of Mike Zimmer's
Zimmer
interview?
had a
I
lot to
thought
say.
that was interesting. Did you any nuggets you want to hit on before we get to these standouts from camp so far?
Man, Zimmer's not afraid to play his young guys, man.
Yes,
he needs to know who they are. You know what I mean? He needs to know how they get down. He's not like some of these other coaches in a way that, oh well, we don't want to play rookies when we got good veterans. Zim like, I play all y'all asses. You know what I'm saying? Because Zim and just think about what we know of Zim just the past couple of weeks of just hearing about him. Like, if you messing up, somebody else getting in. So you a coach. I've coached. You need bodies to do that. If you only got one player that can do the job and he mess up, you can't threaten him. You know what I'm saying? So we got many linebackers now. So if Clark out there guessing, all right, Demo. You know what I'm saying? All right, Marist. You know what I'm saying? And Zim is confident in putting Marist in because he's evaluating the players now. That's what I'm not liking about this whole BB thing. You know what I'm saying? And really Tyler just getting involved, but we don't know what BB can do because he over there snapping with the threes. Let him snap with the ones at least so we can see what the business is. Zimmer got confidence in Luafau because he's playing Luafau.
Mm-hmm.
He's practicing Luafau. He's practicing Overshown. He's practicing Marshawn Nealon, in which he has great things to say about Marshawn Nealon. So, man, I like his get down, Foots. I'm just liking how Zimmer's kind of reflecting and echoing what we saying.
The one for me when I listened to the interview when he said, "Well, Nealon was gonna play anyway," and referring to the Sam Williams injury, and that was like Mike knows the guys he wants. Sure. I wouldn't be surprised if you see more of Kalen Carson. We got to remember, Mike Zimmer didn't draft the guys on this roster.
Sure.
On the defensive side of the ball, he didn't draft Amon Clark. He didn't draft Nashawn Wright. He didn't draft, some of these guys. And so, I mean, if Nealon's gonna play how Nealon has been stout. We'll see with the pads. I think the crazy thing about it is that's where Marshawn Nealon is going to shine even more when the pads
cool, punch, strong, all the t-shirt stuff is cool, but when you get the action, and I'm saying the same about BB. So BB and Nealon have an advantage now that they can be physical. That's fact.
And as far as the corners go, I think I think you can kind of say the same with Kalen Carson. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't tackle to the ground in practice, but I mean, you've been to Oxnard, it's a lot of thud, but
Yeah.
with Carson, he'll come up and fill a gap. He'll come up and stick his nose in it. That's part of his scouting report. Okay, Voch.
But it's looking like they liking Carson though. For
I know.
Carson putting some days together, and Carson going out there. I ain't heard a whole bunch from Jordan Lewis. I ain't saying it's his job on the line, but Bland putting his days together. Diggs will be back any minute now.
Yeah.
Any minute now. Baby Joe on next Friday. Be here any minute now. He come back soon. That's what he said for us. And meanwhile, Kalen Carson just out there 10. I don't want Jordan Lewis to get sleepy out here.
I'm telling you.
I don't want Jordan Lewis to get sleepy because Kalen Carson's on the way. And you made a fantastic point. The pad's gonna benefit his ass too, because he like to come up and tackle.
He does.
So you on point for you on point?
I'm gonna tell you something that you just said that stuck out to me was, who's on the way. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna tell you, when you look at this back end with Diggs, Carson, Bland, and you got Mike Zimmer's mind. Yeah. Like, bro, I don't know. That's kind of scary, bro. Yeah. Because we know that Zimmer took a few shots without taking shots. I think that's just the directness in him. But when he said, they knew where Michael was going to be. Foots, we've talked about that multiple times. We had that big mic drop moment on the round table where it's like, listen,
Quinn got lazy.
You got lazy. And that's basically what Zimmer's saying is you knew where he was going to be. Yeah, you did. You're gonna put him at left end, right? You're just gonna let him blitz. You're gonna let him rush. Well, the problem with that is when you're playing good OCs, they're not gonna let you do that. They're gonna combat that and take care of it. And so I just think that some of that mixed with, I liken it to this, and then we'll move forward. Dan Quinn was awarded a lot of good personnel. He about to see what bad personnel look like in Washington. Trust me. Where, brother, you gonna have to
start. Dorn's got to start. Fowler got to start, and they ass got to stop the run. Good luck.
And they got to play all game. You got the corner that they got, the skinny kid. Yeah, that's not Diggs.
Forbes.
Yeah, Forbes. Yeah, so now you about to see, and meanwhile Zimmer like, shoot, I don't think I've ever had team speed or talent like this. Yeah. So that is extremely interesting.
That's a really good point. Foots, we love to be doom and gloom here. And look, when I say we, I don't mean like Voch and Foots. I mean like,
nation.
But this is a very talented room already. Like, we didn't sign a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? But Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Oso Digizua, Eric Kendricks in here directing traffic. You got
Kendricks.
You got a bunch of young linebackers. You got safeties that can do the job. You got 2 all-pro corners. You know what I'm saying? And you got some rookies coming up ready to tear it up, man. Like Zim, not this show, but one day I just want to look at some of his old defenses, just looking at the rosters and going, man, Everson Griffin versus like D-Law, Daniil Hunter versus Michael Parsons, right? Whoever the fat kid playing 3-tech versus Osa. I would love to just do that one day, just see how this roster stacks up with some of his best rosters, Zimmer's best rosters.
Two things, Voch. So I think not only stacks up, but like, bro, you just said some of the young kids. Doesn't it feel like Deron Bland's still a rookie? Like, bro, you blink and it's been a year league, 3 years? That's it. That's still a baby.
Bland and Tyler Smith, just in that draft class or whatever, they're paying off for you really early. And that's really what you need. But they paying off in an all-pro way. So we're gonna have to look back at that draft class one day. I forgot who else in that class. What was that Tyler, Sam, and them?
Sam. It was a
Ferguson,
great class. Ferguson. Yeah. That's it's cool, like the Cowboys. I'm gonna tell you this. The Cowboys had one bad draft, and it's like everybody forgot that the Cowboys are really good at drafting. So, Voch, a few more nuggets to hit. Thank you, chat box, for pulling up on us. I haven't went live in a while, so y'all get the numbers up. Hit the like button. Voch Lombardi is in the building. This will post to you guys and just play this on your way to work tomorrow because pads are coming on tomorrow. We are going to talk about CeeDee Lamb for a second. We hit it early, but the report from Ricky's been really so. Apparently, this is how he's getting this is how he's getting information, and we all know they keep Jane out the loop and love Clarence to death, but
who is Ricky?
Ricky is the Twitter bot the Twitter account who has the contract info early.
See, I ain't even been on Twitter.
You ain't even that deep. You ain't even that, bro. I honestly, I just popped on it, and when actually my man sent me the link, he was like, "Bro, if Ricky got it, then it's a hit." So
go see who
basically,
so, somebody in the chat tagged me to Ricky, so I can see what they talking about. But go ahead.
So look, he called Jordan Love, he called Tua. So apparently, I found the backstory on him.
Yeah,
he actually worked. He apparently it's somebody who works for the league office who sees the faxes come through of each contract when they're working on stuff. So that's how he's able to get the inside information. They don't. The Cowboys aren't going to tell. Once somebody said this. Once Jane Slater broke that story about the locker room being split.
They ain't been fooling with her. They been lying to her ass on purpose. Oh, fuss. Yo, look, I ain't said this publicly for real, but they been lying. Yeah, Jane, we're gonna take Michael Mayer. Go out there and say it loud. And Jane ass said, "Hey man, the shit, they looking at Michael Mayer in the first round." Fuss, am I lying? Fuss, come here. Wait. Look, somebody said, "Hey, yo, Jane, come here. Come here. Go on out there with your phone and tell them we like Michael Mayer and come back to me and see what they say."
Hey, they did.
And Jane went out there and said, "Hey man, shit, that unanimous." My source said.
My sources.
My source said Michael Mayer's the pick. But Michael was there.
He was there.
Mayer was there.
Drafted right past that boy. Come on.
And meanwhile, Will McClay ass like, all right, we got Mize and we got Bergeron, right?
Yeah.
Somebody lying to Jane ass, boy. That's funny, Foots.
Man, listen. Once I'm telling you, so they feed her fluff, and then I think what the deal with Clarence is, I noticed this about a few Cowboys beat writers. I ain't gonna say no names. If they can't break the story, it kills them. It kills them. Yeah. And so I love it. I like it's offseason. It's fun. I love it. So
Jane,
go tell them the deal's not done.
Go out there and tell them Michael Parsons playing running back and come back to me and see what I say.
I'm telling you, man. God,
Jane ain't been right since. Look, Jane used to be undefeated. Jane ain't missed. It's Jane, and look, Jane do good, and I'm sure her sources. I'm sure she got some good ones. Tell them Michael Mayer and come back and see what they say.
Oh my! Listen,
I'm sorry.
No. So, but anyway, regardless, the deal's gonna get done. I think we kind of like all know that. Voch knows that. Fuss knows that. And then obviously the breaking news is Sam Williams. Voch, before we get into these 5 standouts, how do you feel about Sam? We talked about it pre-show, and I wanted you to kind of save your thoughts because you made a really good point.
Shit, what I say? I don't know what I said. But,
you said they can survive. I can't survive.
Yeah. Sam, okay, so listen. Sam is definitely going to be missed. Like I think he was trending towards having a breakout season, and this was one of them seasons where you was kind of going to lean on Sam more than you have at first, because Bull and them gone, Dorrance and Dante gone, right? Yeah. But I think you will be able to withstand it.
Yeah.
So the problem is, this is my biggest problem. When Sam comes off the field, Marshawn Nealon goes on the field.
Right.
Now, Marshawn Nealon ass just on the field. You know what I'm saying? It's like how pass rush and DNs work. You're just removing a Sam from the equation. And that's tough. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're going to miss Sam and Sam's going to play a big role here. But don't forget, Sam is replacing Dorrance Armstrong. Dorrance really don't start,
Yeah.
Like your first team. I mean, that's like saying Foots, damn, boy, we lost Chauncey. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Chauncey was going to play a role for you. Sam's going to play a role for you, but you still got Osa starting. So as far as edge goes, yeah, you got Micah there. You got D-Law there, and you got some rookies that's going to step in and do what they can. It just means D-Law got to play 8 more snaps. But he can do that. Micah got to play 8 more. You know, yeah, he going to move around, but he going to have to play some more in just to whatever. It's going to have to be what it be, but you're going to definitely miss Sam. You know what I'm saying?
I think you'll miss Sam, but I just have a feeling like it's not as big of a loss as people think.
Well, you didn't lose Micah, you didn't lose CD, you didn't lose Trey. You know what I'm saying? Those are humongous. You just lost like a really interesting depth piece that you was ready to take to the next level. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know they'll be on the phone today. They probably were working the phones all today. They're probably going to work the phones tomorrow. But I think that we talked about it. Nealon was going to play regardless, and so like now Nealon, get ready. Your snap count could be 75%, where it could have been earlier, maybe 50, 60%.
If you had to make an equivalent, right? It's like in the wide receiver room if Tober got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like you counting on Tober to step in the same draft class too, by the way. You counting on Tober to step up and do something for you, and damn, all of a sudden he's gone for you. You still got CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. You still got some guys, and you can still scheme around, having guys like that. Losing Sam is important, but it's like losing Tober. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And I think that, I think that it'll suffice, but it's a tough loss, and hopefully Sam comes back healthy and ready to rock. All right, Voch. We're going to go through 5 early camp winners for you, and it was crazy. I was like, Voch, you got some winners? He was, oh, man, I'm ready. And so, Voch, I just want you to talk through each one. We'll let these people enjoy their evening because guess what? We got pads tomorrow in a real way. They got to go through their ramp-up period. The NFL makes them do that. But I like what I see. I mean, these guys, they ready to get after it, and rightfully so. And like you said, with Cooper Beebe, this is where he shows his weight and goals. So, Voch, give me one of your camp winners so far, and I'll give you one of mine, my good brother.
I think, and of course, pass come on tomorrow if it's the case. So we up here, we're gonna do a little dance for Tyler Guyton all we want to, but if he gets smoked tomorrow, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So you asking me about winners or what I'm intrigued to see?
What have you liked that you've seen so far?
Okay, what I've seen so far is Tyler Guyton has not died a horrible death. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's not flopping around, falling all over the place. He's using his length properly. We need to give Duke Manyweather some damn money.
He stayed with him, Voch. He did the work.
Hey, yo, look, download Duke Manyweather's app. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want a way to give thanks to all the work that he's done with Cowboys offensive linemen, download the O-Line Masterminds app, please. But yeah, man, Guyton. Tyler Guyton, like he's not flopping around. He's using his length. He's bending his knees. That's all a good start for him, and he has some pretty good blocks on some first team edge guys. When the pass come on and D-Lock get to thump you on your goddamn chest, we'll see. When Micah get to run past you, we'll see. But it's still kind of early. I'm looking for Overshown. I'm looking for Mozzie. I was telling Broad is this. Voch says this is not just the one-on-one matchups that we're looking for. What kind of techniques is Zimmer going to have Mozzie doing? You know what I'm saying? Because we know that Dan Quinn wanted Mozzie to go pew, and Mozzie was like, I need to lose weight so I can go pew like the rest. Zimmer may not want you to go pew. Zimmer may want you to just put your foot in the dirt and just be strong. I think we're going to get a chance to see that tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So Mozzie, Tyler Guyton, we can really stop it right there. But we mentioned Sam getting hurt. So Marshawn Nealon being able to punch people in the chest using his physicality, I would love to see him. Brock Hoffman, I just said this to Broadus. Brock Hoffman, I'm not saying that there's this plot armor around him. I'm not saying that nobody's coddling him. I'm not saying that anybody's just giving him anything. He's probably worked hard to get to where he's at right now. But if you're not going to be strong and if you're not going to be pushing people, sit your ass down. So I would love to know.
That's the with Hoffman. I'm just like, it's a formality. I like Hoffman. He's more like a getting away guy, shields you. I want movement, Voch. I'll leave the O-line talk to you, but I want movement, man. Like I want movement.
She ain't said nothing wrong. You ain't said nothing wrong. I want, and that's the whole reason why I was excited about BB. Because you
Right.
get BB, which is a dude that is strong. You put him next to Tyler Smith, which is a dude that is strong, and next to Zach Martin. So now you finally, since Travis was a guy, since Leary, Travis, Zach, you finally get a combo in the middle in the interior where you got three strong dudes. And Brock Hoffman trying his hardest to mess that up for us, and I don't like it.
Yeah, no, well, I think it's a formality. I think week one we will see what we need to see at center. Just his body, all the snap stuff. It just got to stop. Okay, so here we go. Voch, for me, I want to go Eric Kendricks. And I think maybe you had Eric Kendricks on your list, but I'm gonna go Kendricks, and I just like the way he's moving around out there. I like the interception he caught. Uh, I'm actually not worried about him in pads. I was actually more worried about the coverage stuff and like those type things. I like the way he's moving around. I like the energy that he's playing with. He looks good out there. Like he looks good in the Cowboy uniform. What do you think about that, Voch, Eric Kendricks?
Sorry, for it's some ginger in this mug.
Hey man, hey, clean your system out. I ain't mad at you, homie.
Spicy, man. But hey man, Kendricks, I'm impressed, man. I mean, because he don't look slow. He don't look like an old
That's
dude,
what I'm saying. Yeah.
And when the Cowboys get these older characters and they come and sign for $38 a year, you go, all right, man, we're about to get a shell of a player. Okay. I know Kendricks ain't the dude that he once was when he was a Viking, but he still played some good football last year with the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? So if Kendricks gonna be running around with his luxurious hair on fire, on top of him being a high IQ instinct player, man, I think Kendrick's finna have a hell of a year. I think he's gonna have one of his best years of his past couple of seasons.
Okay, Voch, give me another standout. We went Guyton, we went Kendricks. Give me another guy for you.
Jalen Tolbert's been putting some good days on days.
I've heard that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can respect what he's doing, but we need him. We need Jalen Tolbert to do something. But as long as Jalen Tolbert remember, and he ain't got to remember this, right? As long as we remember it. When I say we, I don't mean Voch and Foot. Michael Gallup did nothing for you in the first half of the season.
Yeah.
Got benched in the second half of the season. He was really out there and Dak wasn't throwing to him. He was just really out there blocking in space, taking up space. You know what I mean? If Jalen Tolbert can just be better than that. If Jalen Tolbert can simply be better than a dude that lost his job in the middle of the season, sat down a bunch, couldn't recover from injury, mentally wasn't all the way there. If Jalen Tolbert could simply be better than that, then his offense gets better.
I said if Jalen Tolbert can get to 500 yards, it's a B. If he can give you 700 yards, it's a A minus. Anything that Jalen Tolbert could be on his team long term. I mean, like, and get wide receiver 2 money. I think that what I've seen in practice, the separation, they actually use him in the slot. I saw on that corner route, and that was a great route. I mean, he left Malik Hooker off the screen. I was, whoa, okay, there you go. From the inside out, you're doing some of this stuff. Listen, if Tolbert can be reliable, if Tolbert can run past people, if he can give you something in the red area, I'm cool. Let's go. What scares me and what annoys me is seeing some of these young receivers around the league make plays. And, I won't be fake. I did want to attack receiver early, but I'm also cool that they parlayed 2 O-linemen because we know how important the O-line position is and how important that group is. So I got to wait and see. There's other names that are hot right now in the Cowboys stratosphere. Billy Johnson, some of the other receivers, but it's Tolbert's job to ultimately lose, Voch. And so I think that's a great name. Another name for me, Voch, and we haven't talked about him ad nauseum. Well, okay, we talked about him as far as being a young guy to step up, but I want to go into detail, and that's Kalen Carson. So for me, it wasn't the fact that he made the play. It was the fact that he made the play after getting beat. Because you got to think, was it Tyrone Billy Johnson? What these people with 10 first names kill me, man.
Yeah. Tyrone Billy Johnson.
Tyrone Billy Johnson.
It was
beat him, then he makes the play.
let me tell you what I like about the play though. And Trey Lance probably could have threw a better ball. It kind of sailed inside a little bit. But what have we been complaining about from cornerback two? Y'all got to find the football.
Yeah.
Y'all got to find the football. Now, Foots, you a DB. And if you a DB and you trailing, you play behind to the inside. So you would have to assume that the football is going in front and the outside. That just makes sense, right? That's just DB talk, right? Kalen Carson just ain't assuming where the football at.
He's not.
He's finding it. He's finding the football. And if I feel incredible about anything, I know Zimmer can come out here and talk about, hey, man, we're not emphasizing, taking the football away. We want to be a sound defense. You got corners that can take the football away. So whether you trying or not, Diggs gonna take the ball away. Bland gonna take the ball away. And dadgum, what's his name? What's my man? Kalen Carson is going to take the football away.
Carson, yeah.
So it is what it is, player.
Yeah, no, I'll say this. With Carson, I think that, bro, I think that Zimmer is gonna play him early. Like that's especially if he continues at the track, because you can see even on that rep, like he's physical. Like he may get a few 5-yard penalties, but he gonna break on some plays and he gonna make some tackles. Okay, Voch. We got to number 4. I went Carson. Give me one more, and then I'll let you go because I know we got a lot of work to do tomorrow as well. So give me one more early winner, or just a vibe that you're getting from a player that you like so far.
I want to say Mozzie, man, but he gonna have to show with the damn pads on.
Yeah, I'll show you with the pads on. You ain't wrong.
Let me see if I can give you a couple of guys, man. Turpin is trying to get involved as a wide receiver.
Yes,
that's cool. I don't know how far down you really want to go down this list of names. Like, Tyron Billy Johnson amazing plays. Racy McMath.
Yeah.
All right, cool play, whatever. Make some more plays and we'll see, Racy. You know what I mean? But I saw Wanye making some plays.
I saw Wanye flying around.
You know what I'm saying? Running, and I think this is an opportunity for Wanye to step up and take somebody's job. Honestly, it's an opportunity for him. Playing deep halves is something that he knows how to do, familiar with doing. You know what I'm saying? So I would love for Wanye to bring that to Cowboy play. But yeah, man, it's just been walkthrough season. Now, when the pads come on, I'll be able to tell you exactly who been thumping who been whooping who. I'll be able to tell you then. But as of now, that's just what we got, man. We got a bunch of characters just running into people.
Okay, I'll tell you this. We'll be able to see our linebackers, this new look room, Overshown, Louisville, Damone, Kendricks. We'll be able to see that tomorrow. Who's crunching, who's coming downhill. We'll be able to see from our running backs.
Yeah.
Who's finishing runs, who's squeezing through lanes, who's doing what they need to do. We'll be able to see the defense and the offense battle, Voch. Yeah. We'll be able to see those chess matches between Mike and Mike. And that's the part for me that I'm excited about. I'll tell you this. I like some of the pre-snap looks that I've seen from Mike Zimmer. He may be one of my early camp winners because I like some of the mug looks that he's giving you. I like, I like some of that stuff that I've seen, with clips floating around and this, that, and the third. So anyway, man, I just
the thing about Zimmer too, though, man, is like nobody's got a bad thing to say about him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody seems to be in a great place with him, and even Micah, as much as people want to say that Micah's a problem or whatever, Micah's in a really good place with Zimmer. So that's all good news.
Yeah, I mean, they spent the whole off season crapping on Micah, and it was like, no, thank you. I'm not gonna crap on my team's best player. So, listen, I wanted to spend this time with Voch because once the pads come on, I think it's gonna pick up even faster. And content will be coming even faster. Voch will be giving you film. He'll be checking in with Brian. I did a check-in with Brian. So you guys, make sure you guys are hitting both of our pages because once it gets going, it's going. So, and listen, I'll say this. I'm cautiously optimistic, but there will never be a time where the Cowboys are suiting up that I'm not optimistic. That's the fan in me. That's the football lover in me. So I'm not one of these people who, we got to wait till the playoffs. Mother effer, if they playing football games, Foots is gonna be talking about it, and I'm pretty sure Voch is gonna be talking about it as well.
I'm always excited because there's always something to learn. You know what I'm saying? So, people can sit up there and mope and cry all they want to. I'm tuned in.
And we're gonna stay tuned in. So, as always, guys, thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. Voch, you got anything else before I let you go?
Salute.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all for being here.
I ride with my
Hey, let's get some sleep, dog. Cause hey, look, the first game on the 11th. So that's what, 12 days?
12 days. We got football this. We got football this weekend.
Ooh,
Hall of Fame game.
Man, who in the Hall of Fame game?
I don't even know who in the Hall of Fame.
I'm saying you ain't know who playing the motherfucker. You've been trying to talk about some Hall of Fame. You better watching the Olympics, man. Come on now.
All right, Vato, I'll let you go, man. Much love. Hey, y'all get some rest. We're gonna get some rest. We working all day. Peace.